students, future tense. What are the four forms of the future tense? A. Simple future. What is the formula of the simple future? Will by shall plus will. What is the formula? Will by shall plus will. Now, this is the formula. What is simple future? Situation 1. See. Expresses actions happen in future. Expresses actions happen in future. Already I told you this point. See, at the time I was explaining simple present tense. To express actions, future actions, we can use three formulae. Do you remember? To express future actions, we can use three formulae. We are just thinking to do. It may happen or may not happen. Simple future. Already decided or planned. Simple present. Already decided or planned plus arrangement is also done. Present continuous tense. Do you remember? Same point. Expresses actions happen in future. It may happen or may not happen. It may happen or may not happen. See? See? Look at the board. I think YCP dash not form the government next time. I think YCP dash not form the government next time. I think. I'm just thinking. My thinking may happen or may not happen. Will not form. Will not form. First sentence. 2. I believe we dash win the World Cup next time. I believe we dash win the World Cup next time. This is my belief. My belief may happen or may not happen. We will win. Will or shall, both are correct. Right? Okay, students? Now, it means what is simple future? What is simple future? Simple future expresses actions happen in future. It may happen may or may not happen. Just thinking. See, one more. Within no time, I dash start a restaurant in my hometown. See, within no time, I dash start a restaurant in my hometown. I'm thinking to start. It means I'm planning to start, but I may start or I may not start. Just thinking. I will start. I will start. Okay, students. Okay, my students. So, what is simple future tense? Simple future tense Only one situation we have in this tense. Simple future tense expresses actions happen in future. Actions happen in future. We just think to do some action in future. Action may happen or may not happen. Uncertainty. Okay. Next, future continuous tense. What is next? Future continuous tense. What is the formula? Will by shall plus be plus v1 plus ing form. Will by shall plus be plus v1 plus ing form. See, situation 1. Expresses actions going on at certain point of time in future. Expresses actions going on at certain point of time in future. Very easy. See, suppose if any action is going on at the time of speaking, present continuous tense. Any action was going on in the past continuous. Any action will be going on in future continuous. That's all. Present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. For example, see, at this same time tomorrow, I dash take class here. At the same time tomorrow, I dash take class here. At the same time tomorrow, I will be taking. I will be taking. See, at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, IPL match dash go on. At 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, IPL match will be going on. Okay, so what is future continuous tense, my students? Expresses actions going on at certain point of time in future. Very easy. Future. Next. Next thing. Future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. Will by shall plus have plus V3. Situation 1. What is future perfect tense? What is the formula? First let us see. Will by shall plus have plus V3. Situation 1. Expresses two actions will happen in future. Expresses two actions will happen in future. The action that will happen first. The action that will happen first is expressed in future perfect tense. Very easy, my students. See, what is future perfect tense? Future perfect tense means, first let us take the formula. Will by shall plus have plus V3. Okay. Then what is future perfect tense? Expresses two actions will happen in future. Two actions will happen in future. The action that will happen first is expressed in future perfect tense. It means two actions will happen in future. In these two actions, what is the action first going to happen? That is to be expressed in future perfect tense. I'll explain now with example. See, suppose we commonly speak like this. Uh, we, observe in day-to-day life. Suppose I'm going to function with my wife. Okay, generally, women they take much time to dress up, right? They go with lot of concentration, so that they take much time to dress up. So when they are making late, how we commonly speak, observe. Suppose I'm going to some function with my wife, right? She's taking much time to dress up and she's taking much time to come with me. Then I commonly speak to her like this, right? Sundu, by the time you come, by the time, suppose let us think we both are going to the marriage function, right? By the time you come, he will have tied the knot to her. He will have tied the knot to her. Two actions are going to happen here. What is the first action? My wife has to come and he will tie the knot. What is the first action going to happen? Tying the knot. For example, see, suppose if I am not going, she is going alone with somebody else. Son, I give the statement like this. See, by the time you attend the function, by the time you attend the function, he dash tie the knot. He dash tie the knot. See, by the time you attend the function, he dash tie the knot. It means you have to attend the function. First action. Second, he will tie the knot. In two actions are going to happen in future. In these two actions, what is the first action going to happen? According to me here, he will have tied the knot. Will by shall plus have plus with. Right? Okay? Next. One more. Let us take one more example. For example, my daughter is going late to the college. So many times. She always goes late. So I warn her like this. Observe. By the time you go to college, suppose if she is going late, I warn her like this. Harika, by the time you go to college, Sir Dash, start the class. Sir Dash, start the class. See, I'm warning her like this. Harika, go fast. By the time you go to college, Sir Dash, start the class. So, two actions are going to happen here. What are the two actions going to happen? One, my daughter has to go to college. Second, Sir will start the class. In these two actions, what is the first action going to happen? This one. Sir will have started. Sir will have started. That's it. Okay? Any doubt? One more. See. I dash submit the report before 9 a.m. tomorrow. See, two actions will happen tomorrow. What are the two actions will happen tomorrow? One, submission of report. Two, coming of 9 o'clock. That is also another action, right? In these two actions, what is the first action going to happen? Submission of report. If there are two actions going to happen in future, what is the first action going to happen? That should be expressed in future perfect tense. I will by shall plus have plus V3. I will have submitted. But unfortunately, everyone commonly speaks like this. I will submit the report before 9 a.m. tomorrow. This is grammatically wrong. Grammatically wrong. If there are two actions going to happen in future, what is the first action going to happen? That must be expressed in future perfect tense and formula followed by will by shall plus have plus V3. Any doubt? Right? Next. Last one. Future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense. What is the formula? Will by shall plus have plus been plus be1 plus ing form. Will by shall plus have plus been plus be1 plus ing form. Ing form. Okay. Situation 1. See, expresses actions going on, okay, from one time to another time in future. This is also very easy. See, expresses actions going on from FROM, from one time to another time in future. Expresses actions going on from one time to another time in future. Okay. Expresses actions going on from one time to another time in future. Very easy. For example, see, the match dash go on, okay, from 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. tomorrow. See, at what time will the match start tomorrow? At 7:30 a.m. It will be continued up to 11:30 p.m. tomorrow. It means if any action will be going on from one time to another time in future, that is called future perfect continuous tense. Will by shall plus, have plus, been plus, be1 plus ing form going on. Okay, right? One more. Let us take I dash take class from 9:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. See, at what time I am going to start the class tomorrow? At 9:30 a.m. It will be continued till 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. So, if any action is going on from one time to another time in future, that what we call future perfect continuous tense. Will by shall, will or shall, both are correct. Shall plus, have plus, been plus, be1 plus, ing form. I will have been taking. That's it. Students, very easy. Okay. Now see, I told you yesterday. What I told you? Do you remember? As soon as this topic is over, I promised you that I would give 4 tables. Right? Though you forget all these formulae, though you forget all these situations, nothing to worry. With the support of 4 tables, what I am giving you now, with the support of these 4 tables, you can play with the tenses topic. You can play with tenses topic. Right? Though you forget all this concept, though you forget all these formulae, don't worry. First table, let us take first. Table 1. Completion of actions. 3. Completion of actions 3. present perfect tense, simple past, past perfect. What is the formula of past perfect? Had plus V3. What is the formula of simple past? V2. What is the formula of present perfect tense? Have by has plus V3. Look at the board. The students, look at the board. What is the first table number 1? Completion of actions 3. To express completion of actions, we can use 3 formula in English. How many formula we can use? Present perfect, simple past, past perfect. 3 formula we can use. But when we have to use present perfect tense, when we have to use simple past, when we have to use past perfect, we should know it clearly. Now see, A. Time not specified. B. Time specified plus relation. A. Time specified plus no relation. A. First completed action. Okay, see, I explain again. My students, to express completion of actions, 3 formulae we can use in English. What are the 3 formulae? 1. Present perfect tense. 2. Simple past. 3. Past perfect. Depending on the situation, we can use any one of these formulae. For example, see. Okay. Now see. For example, see. I dash take my breakfast already. I dash take my breakfast already. What I am trying to tell you, taking my breakfast is done. Taking my breakfast is done. Let us think like this. So action is completed. Taking breakfast is completed, right? But what I'm telling here, I dash take my breakfast already. Okay, taking breakfast is done already. But when I took my breakfast, I'm not specifying time. I'm not specifying time. So, my dear students, if you want to express completion of actions without specification of time, time specified, time not specified, without specification of time, then what is the tense we have to use? Present perfect tense. Have by has plus V3. I have taken. I have taken. That's it. See, again I'm explaining this point. When we are expressing the completion of actions without time specification, then what is the tense we have to use? Present perfect. Have by has plus V3. See, here taking breakfast is done, but time is not specified. When time is not specified, what is the tense we have to use? Present perfect. Have by has plus V3. That's it. Okay. Now see. Second one. I dash take my breakfast at 8 a.m. today. In the first sentence, we have not specified time. But whereas in the second sentence, time is specified. Time is specified. What I told you, do you remember? When the time is specified, do we have relation with time or we have no relation with time? We have to identify. We have to identify. See, I dash take my breakfast at 8 a.m. today. We have relation with today. We have relation with today. It means still we are living in today. It means we have relation with today. When time is specified, if you have relation with time, see, time specified plus relation, it means when time is specified, if you have relation with time, then what is the tense we have to use? Present perfect tense. Okay, what is the formula? Have by has plus V3. Have I has plus V3. Why? We have relation with today. We have relation with today. Okay, my students. So, see, present perfect tense we can use in two situations. What are the two situations? One, when the time is not specified. Two, when the time is specified, if we have relation with time, then also we can use present perfect tense. It means present perfect tense is used in two situations, right? Next. Now see, I dash take my breakfast at 8 a.m. At 8 a.m. Now today is not given here, right? Only 8 a.m. is given. 8 a.m. See, what is the time now? Almost 11 o'clock. 8 a.m. is gone. We have no relation with 8 a.m. What I told you, when the time is specified, do we have relation with time or not? You have to identify. I told you, right? At 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is gone. This is different time. When we have no relation with time, right? What is the tense we have to use? Time specified plus no relation. When time is specified, if we have no relation with time, what is the tense we have to use? Simple past. What is the formula? V2. V2 means second verb. What is the second form of the take? Took. That's it. Okay? Write in brackets. No relation with 8 a.m. No relation with 8 a.m. That's it. Okay? Next. Before 8 a.m. See, not yet. Before 8 a.m. Before means there are two actions. Always you observe. Before means there are two actions. See, I dash take my breakfast before 8 a.m. Here also we have two actions. Okay, two actions we can find. See, for example, one, two actions are completed here. What is the first action? Taking breakfast. Second, coming of 8 o'clock. In these two actions, taking breakfast or coming of 8 o'clock, what happened first? Taking breakfast. If there are two completion of actions, the first completed action is expressed in past perfect tense. What is the formula? Add plus V3. Take, took, taken. That's it. Okay. So, my students, observe. To express completion of actions, we can use three formulae in English. One, present perfect. Formula have by has plus V3. 2. Simple past. Formula V2. 3. Past perfect had plus V3. When we can use present perfect? When the time is not specified. Right? Next, when the time is specified, if we have relation, then also you can use present perfect tense. It means present perfect tense is used in two situations. Next, simple past. When the time is specified, if we have no relation, then you have to use past tense. If there are two completion of actions, the past completed action is expressed in past perfect tense, had plus V3. It means if we want to use had plus V3, we must have two completion of actions. That's it. Okay. Now see, I'll give you one magical verb here. Look at the board. See, students, if students are given take in the exams, right, they are finding no confusion. It means they are not confusing. But in the place of take to confuse the students, he is in the exams. See, in the examiner, he is giving this verb have. He is giving the verb have, had, had. Have by has. It means take by takes. Took, taken. Concentrate. I'll explain clearly. See, in the place of take, right? Sometimes this verb is being given. This verb is being given. Students, when they are finding have in the exams, they are getting confusion. They are getting a lot of confusion. Why? Because observe, observe with concentration. I'll explain clearly. See, first of all, what is the meaning of take and what is the meaning of have? Let us see. Have gives the meaning of take, drink, consume. Have gives the meaning of take, drink, consume. But these three we use in general sense. Right? Observe. Have, liking plus enjoy. I'll explain clearly, don't worry. First, have gives the meaning of take, have gives the meaning of drink, have gives the meaning of consume also. Right? Other than these three, it has lot of meanings. Right? Let us take these three at first. Have gives the meaning of take, have gives the meaning of drink, have gives the meaning of consume. Okay, my students? Now, where we have to use take, where we have to use drink, where we have to use consume. Observe. Suppose if we are drinking anything with giving pauses, okay, then you have to use take. See, suppose I'm taking a cup of coffee. I'm taking coffee because I'm giving pauses. We don't drink continuously like this. So if you are giving pauses to those items, you have to use take. In the case of those things, you have to use take. Drink. I'm drinking maza. I'm drinking water. We don't give pauses at the time of drinking. So that you have to use drink. Consume. Alcohol, beer, any product is giving you kick. At that time you have to use consume. He is consuming beer, he is consuming alcohol, like that. So depending on the situation, we have to use take or drink or consume. Depending on the situation. It means depending on the item what you are using. Take or drink or consume we can use. In the place of all these three words, you can use have also. But what is the difference? Have and these three. Observe. Suppose I go to your restaurant. One of my friends asks me like this: what would you like to take? Uh, I would like to take coffee, general. I would like to take coffee, general. If I want to use have in the place of take, I must change my expression. I would like to have coffee. I must not give this expression. I would like to have coffee. It means I like coffee and I enjoy coffee always. So in the place of take, then you can use have. Similarly, drink. I go to something. I go somewhere with my friend. Right there, my friends. There, my friend asks me like this: what do you want to drink? So I drink Maza, general. I drink thumbs up, general. If I want to use have in the place of drink, I must change my expression. I want to have Maza. It means I always like it. I always enjoy it. Similarly, consume. Right. Let us think. I go to a bar with one of my friends. There, one of my friends asks me that there my friend asks me like this: what do you like to consume? I consume beer. I consume something, something, something. So general. In the place of consume, if I want to use have, I must change my expression. I want to have Black Dog Scotch whiskey. I like it. I enjoy it. Then you can use have. So, my dear students, take when we are giving pauses at the time of drinking. Use take. At the time of drinking, if you are not giving any pauses, use the word drink. In the case of alcohol, beer, products like this, use consume. In the place of all these three words, you can use have also. But what is the difference between have and these three? Have is used in have is used with the sense of liking and enjoying. Take, drink, consume. These three are used in general sense. That's it. Okay. This is the meaning. Now observe. See, I dash take my breakfast at 8 a.m. today. Let us think. Take already I explained this. Okay. Let us take this sentence. Let us think taking breakfast is completed here. Taking breakfast is completed here. Right? when the action is completed, what I told you, first time is specified or not specified, observe. If the time is not specified, present perfect tense, no problem. If the time is not specified, present perfect tense. But here in this sentence, time is specified. Time is specified. What I told you, when the time is specified, do we have relation with the time or not? I told you to identify, right? At 8 a.m. today. Today means we are still living in today. It means we have relation with today. When we have relation with the time specified plus relation. If we have relation with time, what is the tense we have to use? Present perfect tense. Have by has plus E3. I have taken. You have no need to write. Already have taken this sentence, right? I have taken. Now, what is the verb I am giving here? Observe. I dash have my breakfast at 8 a.m. today. Observe. Suppose if you are given the verb take in the exams, easily you are doing. I have taken. But when you are being given have in the exams, this verb when it is given, when this verb is given in the exams, students are getting a lot of confusion. No confusion. Very happy, very easy. Observe. I dash have my breakfast at 8 a.m. today. Time is specified. Time is specified today. And also we have relation with time. Time specified plus relation. What is the tense? Present perfect tense. Formula. Have by has plus V3. If you are given take, what is the V3 of take? Take, took, taken. But what is the verb given here? Have. So what is the third form of the have? Have, had, had. I have had. That's it. If you are given take the V3 of take. If you are given have, I have had. Take the V3 of have. That's it. I have had means I have taken. I have had means I have taken. That's it. Right? So don't confuse with the uses of the verb have. Have means it may be drink or consume or take, depending on the situation. Okay? Next, see. I dash take my breakfast at 8 a.m. This sentence you have no need to write. Already I explained. Similarly, I dash have my breakfast at 8 a.m. See, time is specified, right? When the time is specified, first what I told you, we have to identify whether we have relation with time or not. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is gone. This is different time. No relation with time. Time specified plus no relation. What are the terms we have to use? Simple past. Formula V2. What is the V2 of take? Took. But what is the verb given here? Have. Right? What is the V2 of take? Took. Similarly, what is the V2 of have? Had. I had. I had my breakfast at 8 a.m. Time specified. No relation with 8 a.m. So, past tense. What is the past tense? Formula V2. What is the V2 of have? Had. If you are given take in the exams, took. If you are given have in the exams, had. That's all. I had my breakfast means I took my breakfast. Okay? Now see. Now the drama starts. Look. I dash take my breakfast before 8 a.m. I dash have my breakfast before 8 a.m. My students, now the drama starts. Climax. See, I dash take my breakfast before 8 a.m. Now, how many actions are completed here? 2. 1. Taking breakfast. 2. Coming off 8 o'clock. In these two actions, what is the first completion of action? If there are two actions, What is the first completed action? You have to identify. The first completed action is always expressed in past perfect tense. See, first completed action. First completed action is always expressed in past perfect tense. What is the formula? Had plus V3. Okay. Had plus V3. Take took taken. If you are given take in the exams, I'm sure you find no confusion. But in the place of take, what is the verb I have given here? Have. I dash have my breakfast before 8 a.m. Two actions completed here. What are the two actions? One, coming off 8 o'clock. Two, having breakfast. So, if there are two completion of actions, what is the tense we have to use? Past perfect tense. If there are two completion of actions, to express first completion of action, what is the tense we have to use? Past perfect tense. What is the formula? Had plus V3. Had plus V3. If you are given take in the exams, what is the V3? Taken. But what is the verb given here? Have. What is the V3 of take? Taken. Similarly, what is the V3 of have? Had. I had. When students are finding this often in the exams, simply they are thinking this is wrong. But this is 100% correct. I had means I had taken. What is first had? Formula. First had is formula. What is second had? V3 of have. That's it. V3 of. Okay, my students? That's it. Okay. Now look at the board. Again, I am explaining the table 1. To express completion of actions, we can use 3 formulae in English. How many formulae we can use in English? 3. 1. Present perfect. 2. Simple past. 3. Past perfect. 3 formulae we can use to express completion of actions depending on situation. What are the situations? When the time is not specified, present perfect tense. When the time is specified, if we have relation, then also present perfect tense. It means present perfect tense is used in 2 situations. When the time is specified, if we have no relation, simple past. V2. If you want to use past perfect, I told you we must have 2 completion of actions. In these 2 completion of actions, what is the first completed action? Right? That should be expressed in past perfect tense, had plus V3. First completed action. So, if you are given any sentence in the form of completion of action, observe time is specified or not specified. Okay, time is not specified. Then go with present perfect tense. If time is specified, very simple. If time is specified, do I have relation? I have no relation. Observe. If we have relation, present perfect. No relation, past tense. This is the reason we always say past is past. Right. Past perfect. If you want to use past perfect, the sentence must be in the form of 2 completion of actions. The first complete action is expressed in past perfect tense, formula followed by had plus V3. That's it. Table number 1 is all. Okay, my students, table 2. Table 2. What is table 2? Actions going on in the past. Actions going on in the past. Past continuous. Past perfect. Continuous. This formula is had plus been plus V1 plus ing form. This formula is was by word plus V1 plus ing form. Very easy. Observe. actions going on at one time in the past. Actions going on from one time to another time in the past. Very easy. See, what is the table 2? Actions going on in the past. To express actions going on in the past, two formulae we can use. One, past continuous. Two, past perfect continuous tense. When we can use past continuous, when we can use past perfect continuous. I'll clearly explain now. Observe. For example, while I dash watch the match at 8 p.m. yesterday, the power was off. The power was off. See, while I dash watch the match at 8 p.m. yesterday, the power was off. When I was watching the match at yesterday at 8 a.m. at 8 p.m. So, see, look at me. Actions going on at one time in the past. Suppose if any action was going on only at one time in the past, then what is the tense we have to use? Past continuous. I was watching. While I was watching the match at 8 p.m. yesterday, only at one time. Okay? Right? Okay, na? For example, same sentence. Let us take off. While I dash was watching. While I dash watch the match since 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. yesterday. The power was off. Now my students see. While I dash watch the match since 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. yesterday. At what time? At what time I was watching the match yesterday? Since one time to another time. So the actions going on from one time to another time in the past. Then we have to use past perfect continuous tense. I had been watching. That's it. So what is the difference between past continuous and past perfect continuous? Past continuous expresses going on only one time in the past. Past perfect continuous expresses going on from one time to another time in the past. It means one perfect time to another perfect time in the past. That's it. Okay. Table 3. What is table 3? Actions going on in future. Actions going on in future. Future continuous. Future perfect continuous. See, same, just like past continuous and past perfect continuous. But what is the difference? Past continuous, past perfect continuous, past. Future continuous, future perfect continuous, future. That's all. It means, see, will by shall plus be plus v1 plus ing form. Will by shall plus have plus been plus b1 plus ing form. Actions going on in future. Future continuous formula. Will by shall plus be plus b1 plus ing form. Will by shall plus have plus been plus b1 plus ing form. Right? See, actions going on at one time in future. Actions going on from one time to another time in future. Okay, action going on at one time in future. Future continuous. Future perfect continuous one time to another time. Just like past continuous and past perfect continuous. Only one time is there continuous. Two times are there perfect continuous. It may be past or future. For example, see, the match dash go on at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, the match dash go on at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Only at one time in future. So only see actions going on at one time in future. What is the tense we have to use? Future continuous tense. Will be going on. Will be going on. For example, if the sentence is like this, see, the match dash go on from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. See, from one time to another time in future. From going on, actions going on from one time to another time in future. What is the tense you have to use? Future perfect continuous. Will have been going on. Very easy, my students. So, what is the difference between continuous and perfect continuous? Continuous always expresses one time. Perfect continuous expresses two times. It may be past or future. So, what is the difference between continuous and perfect continuous? Continuous expresses only one time. Perfect continuous expresses two times. It may be past or future. That's all. Okay. Next. Table 4. Uses of before by that time. Usage of before by that time. Most important table. Because these two words are most dangerous. Because these two words will come in past perfect as well as future perfect. Students are getting a lot of confusion with the usage of these two words. When they are finding any one of these two words in a sentence, is it past perfect or is it future perfect? Students are getting confusion. So to avoid the confusion, I strongly believe this is the best table. See, I am explaining now. See, past perfect, future perfect, will by, shall plus, have plus, V3, and this is had plus V3. See, A, before by the time plus, simple past, before by the time plus, simple present. Simple present, right? Observe. Suppose my students, very easy. By the time or before, both are same in meaning. See, by the time I went home, she dash make all the arrangements. By the time I go home, she dash make all the arrangements. All the arrangements. My students, observe. If you find by the time or before in a sentence, right? Because by the time, by before, these two words will come in past perfect as well as future perfect. So these two words will come in past perfect as well as future perfect. So students are getting a lot of confusion when they are finding any one of these two words in a sentence. Is it past perfect or future perfect? So to avoid the confusion, this is the best table, will help you a lot. See, by the time I went home, she dash make all the arrangements. If you find any one of these two words in a sentence, observe these two words are connected with which tense. You have to observe. See, by the time I went home, by the time is connected with the past tense. I went home, by the time is connected with the past tense. By the before, by the time. If these two are connected with the simple past, the second must be past perfect. Had plus V3. Right? Now see, by the time I go home, by the time I go home. See, before, by the time. If these two are connected with the present tense, this is connected with the present tense here. If these two are connected with the simple present, the second must be future perfect. Will by shall plus have plus V3. That's all. Will have made. That's it. Very easy. So, my dear friends, observe. If you find before or by the time in a sentence, if you find before or by the time in a sentence, observe. These two are connected with which tense? Depending on the connection of the tense, you have to complete the second part of this sentence. If these two are connected with past tense, the second must be past perfect. If these two are connected with simple present, second must be future perfect. That's it. 4 tables, that's all. Right? Again, I am explaining all the 4 tables. Look, my students, what is the table number 1? Completion of actions. To express completion of actions, how many formula we can use? 3. Present perfect, simple past, past perfect. Right? Present perfect tense is used in 2 situations. What are the 2 situations? When the time is not specified, present perfect tense. When the time is specified, if we have relation with time, then also present perfect tense. When the time is not specified, when the time is specified, if we have no relation, then simple past. If there are 2 completion of actions, the first complete action is expressed in past perfect tense. That's all. Depending on the way of completion of action, we have to use one of these formulae. Right? This is table 1. Table 2. Actions going on in the past. Going on only at one time in the past, past continuous. One time to another time, going on from one time to another time in the past, past perfect continuous tense. Very easy. One perfect time to another perfect time. That's all. Table 3. Similarly, future continuous, future perfect continuous. One time going on at one time in future, future continuous. Action going on from one time to another time in future, future perfect continuous. So what is the difference between continuous and perfect continuous? Continuous always expresses only one time. Perfect continuous always expresses two times. Right? Past or future. That's all. It may be past or future. That's it. Next, table 4. Before by the time. If these two words are connected with the past tense, second must be past perfect. If these two words are connected with simple present tense, second must be future perfect. That's it. Right? With the support of these four tables, you can enjoy the tenses topic. You can play with tenses topic. So, my dear students, every day you practice this topic. But practice also must be perfect. I told you, practice makes a man perfect. I have no belief in this statement. Perfect practice makes a man perfect. So go with perfect practice every day. Easily you can understand. Next, take the small topic. If clauses. 3. Mainly 3. 1. If plus simple present is equal to simple future. If plus simple past is equal to would plus V1. If plus past perfect is equal to would plus have plus V3. This is unreal past possibility. This is real past possibility. Right? If clauses 3, mainly 3. If plus simple present is equal to simple future. If plus simple past is equal to would plus V1. If plus past perfect is equal to would plus have plus V3. What is real? What is unreal? What is past possibility? Let us see later. First, let us learn the completion of the sentence. Okay? Now see. If you work hard, you dash get desired marks. Don't say good marks. This is the right word to be used. Okay? You dash get desired marks. If you work hard, you dash get desired marks. If you work hard, if is in present tense. If is in present tense. When if is in present tense, second sentence must be simple future. What is the form of the simple future? Will by shall plus will. Okay? If you work hard, you will get desired marks. When if is in the form of present tense, second sentence must be simple future. Okay? Now see. 1, 2. If you worked hard, you dash get desired marks. Right? If you worked hard, if is in the form of past tense. If is in the form of past tense. When if is in the form of past tense, second sentence must be would plus V1. You would get. Third one. If you had worked hard, you dash get desired marks. See? Had plus V3. If is in the form of past perfect tense. When if is in the form of past perfect tense, second sentence must be would plus have plus V3. Would plus have plus V3. Get, got, get, gotten. Both are correct. You would have got. You would have got. That's it. Right? So, my students, observe. When if is in the form of present tense, second sentence must be simple future. When if is in the form of past tense, second sentence is would plus V1. When if is in the form of past perfect, it means had plus V3. The second sentence is would plus have plus V3. That's all. Okay. Now observe. See, what is the third one? If you had worked hard, you would have got desired marks. Okay, my students. See, if you had worked hard, you would have got desired marks. This is if plus past perfect, right? If plus past perfect can also be said in inverse form. Can also be said in inverse form. What is inverse form? Inverse form means remove if. Remove if. You worked hard. Remaining part change into interrogative form. If you want to make an interrogative form, what is the rule? Put the special verb at the beginning of the sentence. Had you worked hard? Had you worked hard? Second is as usual. You would have got desired marks. That's it. It means if plus past perfect can also be said in inverse form. What is inverse form? Remove if and change the remaining part into interrogative form. To make an interrogative form, what is the rule? Put the special verb at the beginning of the sentence. I told you earlier. That's it. So it means if you are given inverse form in the exams, it means you are given if plus past perfect. It means if plus past perfect takes would plus have plus V3. Inverse form also takes would plus have plus V3. That's all. If plus past perfect or inverse form. Both are same. What is inverse form? Remove if. Remaining part change into interrogative form. That's it. Okay, my students? Very easy. Now see. Sometimes he will give like this. Suppose if you work hard, okay, you dash get desired marks. You will get. Why? If is in present tense, so second sentence must be simple future. How is asking sometimes if you dash work hard, you will get desired marks. See, you will get desired marks. If you are given if part in the exams, you have to complete the second part. Now, here we are given second part. So you have to complete the if part. See, when if is in the present tense, second sentence must be simple future. It means when the second sentence is simple future, it must be simple present. What is the formula of the simple present tense? Adding s or not to add s. In the case of I, we, you, they, don't add s if you work hard. That's all. That's all. So, my dear students, first formula, second formula, third formula. Whatever the formula it is, if you are given first part in the exams, you have to complete the second part. If you are given second part in the exams, you have to complete the first part. You may be asked any part to be completed in the exams. So total formula store in mind. What is the formula? When if is in the form of simple present tense, second is simple future. It means when the second sentence is simple future, if must be simple present. Similarly, when if is in the form of simple past, second sentence must be would plus V1. It means when the second sentence is in the form of would plus V1, if must be simple past. Similarly, when the if is in the form of past perfect, second sentence must be would plus have plus V3. It means when the second sentence is would plus have plus V3, if must be simple past. It must be past perfect. That's all. Okay, very easy. Now, I'm sure you can acquire marks in the exams by completing the sentence with the support of this formula. But let us know some concept here. Observe. What is the concept? It means, look, there is no problem with the first formula. All the confusion is with the second and third. Why? See, if plus simple past is equal to would plus V1, unreal past possibility. If plus past perfect is equal to would plus have plus V3, real past possibility. Second formula, third formula. Both formulae express past possibility. But second is unreal, third is real. What is past possibility? What is real? What is unreal? I'll explain. See. Second formula I'm using first. If I went to the USA, I would meet Trump. Okay? Third formula. If I had gone to the USA, I would have Trump. I would have met Trump. I would have met Trump. Very easy. See? Second formula. If I went to the USA, I would meet Trump. It means I did not go to the USA, so I did not meet Trump. Past possibility. Third formula. If I had gone to the USA, I would have met Trump. It means I did not go to the USA, so I did not meet Trump. Both formulae give the expression of past possibility. Past possibility. But what is the difference? Second one is unreal, third one is real. This is unreal, this is unreal. What is unreal? What is real? See, if I went to the USA, I would meet Trump. I never go to the USA. Though I go to the USA, I cannot meet Trump. What is his position and what is my position? I never can meet him. So there is no reality in my statement. Then I have to use the second formula. When there is no reality in your statement, use the second formula. Third formula. If I had gone to the USA, I would have met Trump. So many times I went to the USA. So many times I met Trump. I can meet him. So there is reality in my statement. If there is reality in your statement, use the third formula. That's it. When you are using the second formula, give the expression of unreality. When you are using the third formula, give the expression of reality. See, for example, if I hit this wall, it would break. Second formula I have used it. If I hit this wall, it would break. I never can break the wall. My hand will break. Suppose if I am using third formula, if I had hit the wall, it would have broken. It means I am strong enough to break the wall. Or else the wall is too weak to be broken by anybody else. Right? So like one more example, let us take. Suddenly, I went out of the class. As soon as, observe me, as soon as I had gone out of the class, as soon as I had gone out of the class, let us think. Suddenly, a 6-foot snake entered the classroom. Okay? When I come next day, or some students, they come and tell me, sir, as soon as we had gone out, a 6-foot snake entered the classroom, sir. Right? If I want to have a fun with them, I use the second formula. Really? If I saw that snake, if I saw that snake, second formula, if I saw that snake, I would catch it and kill it. I would catch it and kill it. There is no reality in my statement. So, my students, when you are using second formula, give the expression of unreality. When you are using third formula, give the expression of reality. That's all. Next, impossible conditions. This is special condition. Impossible conditions. In the case of impossible condition, if always takes were with all the persons, if always takes were with all the persons. Okay, impossible condition also. It means impossible conditions also can be said in inverse form. For example, see, impossible condition. What is impossible condition? See, if I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. I would fly in the sky. See, if I were a bird, can I become a bird? I never can become a bird. Impossible. In the case of impossible conditions like this, whatever the person here you have, I, we, you, he, she, it, whatever the person it is here, if it takes were. If it takes were. If I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. In the case of impossible conditions, whatever the person it is, irrespective of the person, if always takes were. Okay? These impossible conditions also can be said in inverse form. What is inverse form? Remove if. Remaining part change into interrogative form. To make an interrogative form, put the special verb at the beginning of the sentence. Were I a bird? Second is same. I would fly in the sky. I would fly in the sky. That's it. Okay. So my students, what is impossible condition? what something is impossible to what something is impossible to happen, that is called impossible condition. In the case of impossible conditions, irrespective of the person, if it takes were, impossible conditions also can be said in inverse form. That's it. See, for example, in day to day life we commonly speak like this. Let us take one example. Someone misbehaved with you, but you were quiet and you are well balanced, right? I'll tell you then like this. Why were you quiet when he misbehaved with you? If I were you, I never can become you. If I were you, I would slap him. I would slap him. See, we mostly speak like this in day to day life. This is all the matter. Very simple topic, easy topic, as well as very most important topic, my students. You take any competitive examination paper, especially GATE also, definitely you can find one mark question from this topic. Though it looks very simple topic, very important topic, right? This is if clauses. Next, take the word reported speech. ORR, direct speech, indirect speech. Direct, indirect speech. Don't say direct, you have to say direct. Direct speech, indirect speech. Reported speech, ORR, direct, indirect speech. Okay? You know, my students, I like this topic a lot. You know, this is, and everyone thinks this is the topic for getting 1 or 2 marks in the exams. But this single topic will help you to speak English fluently 50 to 60%. Just with this one topic, you can speak 50% English. You know why? Observe what is our common psychology. In day to day life, we always talk about the third persons. And also, if we know anything about somebody else, till we carry that message to the third one, we cannot be quiet. Our stomach cannot be happy, right? So, to carry the message to the third party, this is the only topic we have in English. best topic. Observe. What is direct speech? What is indirect speech? First I'll tell you. First, what is direct speech? Direct speech means exact words of the speaker. Exact words of the speaker. Reporting verb means a verb that reports the subject. The verb that reports the subject. Observe. For example, my students, look at me. Two students are here. Okay. One student came and told me like this, sir, I'm not coming tomorrow, sir. I'm going out of station. I'm not coming tomorrow. I'm going out of station. One girl came and told me like this. Her friend is also there with her. Okay. After some time, her friend came and asked me like this, sir, what did she tell you, sir? She asked me like this. Then I will tell her in two forms. First, sometimes I go with direct speech. Sometimes I go with indirect speech. What is direct speech? What is indirect speech? Suppose if I tell her like this, she said, I am not coming tomorrow. I am going out of station. If I repeat her exact words with her, this is called direct speech. This is called direct speech. Direct speech means repeating of the exact words of the speaker to the third party. This is called direct speech. Indirect speech means I don't repeat her words. I convey the message. I'll tell her like this. She told me that she was not coming the next day and she was going out of station. I'm not repeating her words. I'm not repeating her words. I'm conveying the message. This is called indirect speech. Direct speech means repeating the exact words of the speaker. Indirect speech means in the place of the exact words of the speaker, you are conveying the message in your own style of language. That's all. Okay. We mostly speak in indirect speech in day-to-day life. At the time of writing essays or whatever it is, then also we mostly use indirect speech. So, what is direct speech? Exact words of the speaker. What is reporting verb? A verb, a reporting verb means a verb that reports the subject. Observe. The teacher said to the students, I am all leave. I am all leave. The teacher said to the students, I am all leave. What are the words of the teacher here? I am all leave. Exact words of the speaker. This part is called DS. DS means direct speech. Exact words of the speaker. This part is called direct speech. Said is verb. Say, said. Verb. What kind of verb? Reporting verb. RV. What kind of verb? Reporting verb. RV means reporting verb. Why reporting verb? A verb that reports the subject. This is reporting the subject. So this is called reporting verb. That's it. Okay. Now see. What is direct speech? Exact words of the speaker. That part is called direct speech. Reporting verb means a verb that reports the subject. RV means reporting verb. A verb that reports the subject is called RV. RV means reporting verb. That's all. Now see. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, when the reporting verb is in the past tense, take these changes. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, take these changes. What are the changes? One, simple present turns into simple past. Present continuous turns into past continuous. 3. Present perfect turns into past perfect. Okay? 4. Simple past turns into past perfect. Simple past also usually turns into past perfect. 5. Past continuous turns into past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. 6. Simple future turns into conditional. What is the meaning of conditional? Will changes as would. Shall changes as should. That's it. See, when the reporting verb is in the past tense, take these changes. What are the changes we have to accept? Simple present tense. It means simple present means simple present tense turns into simple past. Present continuous, CONTINUOUS. Present continuous turns into past continuous. Present perfect turns into past perfect. Simple past turns into past perfect. Past continuous turns into past perfect continuous. Simple future turns into conditional. What is the meaning of conditional? Will changes as would, shall changes as should. What is all this? I'll explain now. Don't worry, very easy topic. Model number 1. Showed my students. What is the model number 1? Rules. First rule. Said to. Changes as told. Said to changes as told. Rule number 2. That is equal. That underline. Or else meaning gets changed. That is equal to acts as a link word. 3. Change the person in the direct speech. Relating to the speaker. Relating to the speaker. See, these are the 3 rules. Model number 1. What is the first rule? Said to changes as told. That is equal to that. Not that is equal to. That, underline it. Is equal to. Acts as a link word. Change the person in the direct speech. Relating to the speaker. In relating to the speaker. Okay? Now see. My friend said to me, I am busy. Observe. My friend said it to me, I am busy. First, my friend. Three rules. How many rules? One, two, three. What is the first rule? Said to changes as told. My friend told me. Unfortunately, so many are getting confusion like this. My friend told to me. Wrong. Total said to changes as told. Rule number one. Said to changes as told. Right? My friend told me. What is the rule number two? Connect the two sentences with that. With that. Rule number two. Rule number three. Change the person. This is direct speech. Why this is direct speech? My friend said to me, what are the words of my friend? I am busy. What are the words of my friend? I am busy. So, exact words of the speaker. That part is called direct speech. Right? What is the third rule? Change the person in the direct speech. What is the person in the direct speech? I. You have to change the person in the direct speech. How you have to change? In relating to the speaker. In relating to the speaker. Who is the speaker? My friend. Who is the speaker? My friend. Might be male or female. That he. Okay? Right. All three rules are done. What is the first rule? Said to changes as told. Connect the two sentences with that. Rule number three. Change the person in relating to the speaker. Who is the speaker here? My friend. My friend means male or female. He. That he. Right? After fulfilling the three rules, what we have to do? See, my friend said. Say, said, said. Said is past tense. Reporting verb. Why reporting verb? A verb that reports the subject is called reporting verb. I told you, right? Do you remember? I told you already. So, reporting verb. This is reporting verb. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, I told you to make some changes. Do you remember? I told you to make some changes. Tense changes. So, what is the first change? I am busy. What is the tense form of the direct speech? This is direct speech. What is the tense form of the direct speech? I am busy. Present tense. What is this? Present tense. If the direct speech is in the form of present tense, it should be turned into simple past. It should be turned into simple past. What is the formula of the simple past? Put V2. Put V2. What is the V2 of go? Went. What is the V2 of eat? Ate. Similarly, what is the V2 of am? Was. That he was busy. Very easy. Very easy. Okay. What are the three forms? See, I'll write here. Am, was, been. Is, was, been. Are, were, been. Am was been, is was been, are were been. Very easy. Very easy. Okay. Again, I'm explaining. See, my friend said to me, I am busy. What is the first rule? Said to changes as told. Right? Second rule, connect the two sentences with that. Third rule, change the person in the direct speech. How we have to change? How we have to change? In relating to the speaker. Who is the speaker? My friend. My friend may be male or female, whatever it is. Right? He. Okay, I have taken here he. After fulfilling the three rules, when the reporting verb is in the past tense, I told you to make some changes, tense changes. Right? I told you to make some changes, right? Observe, I am busy. What is the tense form of the I am busy? Present tense. Present tense should be turned into simple past. What is the formula of the simple past? V2. What is the V2 of am? Was. That's it. That he was busy. Three forms I have given here. Am was been, is was been, are were been. That's it. See, My friend said to me, I am waiting for you. My friend said to me, I am waiting for you. Now, again, three rules. My friend, first rule, said to changes as told me. Rule number two, connect the two sentences with that. Rule number two. Rule number three, change the person in the direct speech in relating to the speaker. Who is the speaker? My friend, male or female? That he. Next, after fulfilling the three rules, what you have to do? What is the most important? When the reporting verb is in the past tense. Okay? When the reporting verb is in the past tense, we have to change the tense form of the direct speech. What is the tense form of the direct speech? I am waiting for you. What is the tense form of direct speech? I am waiting for you. Am by, is by, are plus, V1 plus ing form. So this is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Present continuous should be turned into past continuous. What is the formula of the past continuous? Was by were plus. Was or were. What you have to put here? In the case of singular, put was. That was by were plus V1 plus ing. That he was waiting for. You always changes as reporting verb object. This is reporting verb subject. This is reporting verb object. Okay? That is all that he was waiting for me. That's all. That's it. You always changes as reporting verb object. My friend said to me, I'm waiting for you. My friend told me that he was waiting for me. That's it. Okay? My friend said to me, I have called you 2 times. My friend said to me, I have called you 2 times. Now see, my friend, 1, 2, 3, said to changes as told. My friend told me. Rule number 2, connect the two sentences with that. Right? That. What is the rule number 3? Rule number 3, change the person in the direct speech always in relating to the speaker. Who is the speaker here? My friend. Might be male or female. Right? Let us take male. Because give preference for male, I told you. When the gender is not specified, give preference for male. That he. Right? After fulfilling the 3 rules, we have to change the tense form of the direct speech. What is the tense form of the direct speech? Have by has plus V3. This is called present perfect tense. Have by has plus V3. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense should be turned into past perfect. What is the form of the past perfect? Had plus V3. That he had called me. You changes as reporting verb object 2 times. Very easy. Just if you are good at tenses formulae, you can play with this topic. Okay? My friend said to me, I have called you 2 times. My friend told me that he had called me 2 times. Have called, present perfect tense. Okay, present perfect tense should be turned into past perfect formula. Had plus V3. That's it. My father said to me, I came to your college yesterday. Observe. My father. Okay. First rule. Said to changes as told. 1, 2, 3. Next, connect the two sentences with that. That. Right? Third rule. Change the person in the direct speech in relating to the speaker. Who is the speaker here? My father. Right? Male. That he. Next, came is past tense. See, after fulfilling the three rules, what we have to do? We have to change the tense form of the direct speech. What is the tense form of direct speech here? Came is past tense. Right? Past tense should be turned into past perfect. What is the formula of the past perfect? Had plus V3. What are the three forms of come? Come, came, come. Come is the V3. That he had come. 2. You changes as reporting verb object. Right? Your, but your changes as my. To my college. To my college. Yesterday changes as the previous day. Or else, this is also correct. The day before. My father, my father told me that he had come to my college the previous day or the day before. Very easy. Just my students, very easy topic. Changing the tense form, that is very important. How can you change? Unless you are good at tenses formula, it is not so easy to attempt this topic easily. Right? Daily practice the tense forms. See, my friend said to me, I was watching the match till 2 o'clock. Till 2 o'clock last night. My friend said to me, I was watching the match till 2 o'clock last night. See, my friend said to changes as told me. 1, 2, 3. First rule is done. Said to changes as told. Rule number 2. Connect the two sentences with that. That. Okay. Rule number 3. Change the person in the direct speech in relating to the speaker. Right, my friend. Male or female. That he. Next. I was watching the match till 2 o'clock last night. Was by verb plus B1 plus ing form. This is past continuous. This is past continuous. When the reporting verb is in the past tense, past continuous should be turned into past perfect continuous. What is the formula of the past perfect continuous? Had plus been plus B1 plus ing form. That he had been watching the match. Till 2 o'clock. Last night changes as the previous night. Or else the night before. Okay? Next. My friend said to me, I will come tomorrow. I will come tomorrow. Very easy. My friend, first rule 1, 2, 3, said to changes as told. My friend told me. Rule number 2, connect the two sentences with that. Right? Change the person in the dead speech in relating to the speaker. Speaker, my friend. Male or female, right? That he. Next. Will come tomorrow. Future. Simple future. Will by shall plus V1. This is simple future. Simple future turns into conditional. What is conditional? Will changes as would. Shall changes as should. That he would come. Tomorrow changes as the next day. That he would come the next day. Or else the following day. Both are correct. That he would come the next day or else the following day. That's it. Very easy. Okay. So my students, when the reporting will be in the past tense, right? Take these changes I told you. What are the changes? Simple present tense turns into simple past. Present continuous turns into past continuous. Present perfect turns into past perfect. Simple past also turns into past perfect. Past continuous turns into past perfect continuous. Simple future turns into conditional. What is the meaning of conditional? Will changes as would, shall changes as should. That's it. Very easy. Model number 2. What is the model number 2? If the direct speech begins with special verb. If the direct speech begins with special verb. Rules. First rule. Said, said to. Or changed as asked. Asked to. If or whether acts as a link word. If or whether acts as a link word. Said, said to, or changed as asked. If or whether acts as a link word. Very easy topic. This model is also very easy. Don't worry. See. My friend said to me, are you at home? Are you at home? My friend said to me, are you at home? My friend. See, when the direct speech begins with the special verb. Special verb means I gave you the list of 24 special verbs. I'm sure that you do remember. I'm sure that you do remember. Right? See, when the direct speech begins with the special verb. What is the first rule? Said or said to. Both will change as asked. My friend asked me. Rule number 1. Rule number 2. Connect the two sentences with if or whether. Both are correct. If, that's it. Next, you changes as reporting verb object. You changes as reporting verb object. Me. Again, me changes as I here. If I. Don't repeat me here. Okay? Because he wanted to confirm if I was at home. If I was at home. R is present tense. Present tense turns into past tense. What is the form of the past tense? V2. What is the V2 of R? Were actually. But don't write were here because here the person is I. So you have to write was. If I was at home. If I was at home. So my students, my friend said to me, are you at home? My friend said to changes as asked. Why? If the direct speech begins with the special verb. Said, said to. Both will change as asked. Rule number 2. Connect the two sentences with if or whether. Both are correct. See, WHETHER, weather. Don't write this weather. This weather means climate. This weather you have to write. Right?